It's a live stream from Aftershock 2022 here at Discovery Park in Sacramento. I'm here with Jose Meng, and we're here with Chris Motionless.
Yeah.
From the band Motionless in White.
Yeah.
What's up?
Good to see you, Chris. Put out an incredible album this year, Scoring the End of the World, man. The record's incredible.
Thank you very much.
You know, I mean, it's amazing. We look at it, sixth album. Let's talk about how, well received this album is. Just like it's blown up. It's opened a whole new audience of fans to you guys, which I love.
Yeah, we it's wild to be a band for as long as we have. Like this is our 6th record, and we've been a band for almost 20 years. And it's each record we continue to reach like new goals, new heights. The band hasn't felt like it plateaued, and I feel like that's really tough to do, especially now and like how social media, everything just is so consumed by artists and bands and music, and there's so much content. It's tough, and it's really awesome to see that you could put out an album this far into your career and still have all new things happen. First top 10, 5-3, and hopefully number 1 on radio.
Yeah,
it's
right?
awesome.
I mean, like really, from Cyber Hex, right, through every single that you put out from the record so far, it keeps growing. A masterpiece, right, Jose?
I mean, well, the album is a masterpiece.
Yeah, it is.
And I was telling you, Chris, when we did the Octane interview, the Zoom interview, we've done so many over the years. This is way better, by the way, in person.
You're not a digital copy of
No,
Jose, are you?
This is a real.
This is not a hologram?
It's not a hologram. It's real, man. But no, dude, I said on the radio, dude, like this Emotionless in White album is just massive. Like the range of heaviness that you have and what you're bringing and how you're all just putting it together. It is the best Motionless album. And
Agreed.
I know you do, but I know how hard you guys work on it and continue to work on the craft and in the live shows as well. And you did this whole Trinity of Terror run all year long with Ice 9 Kills and Black Veil Brides. I know there's like
part Terror 3 on the way.
Yeah,
yes.
well, we need a part 3, and I know isn't it Treyu's going to be?
Treyu is opening this one. Yes.
Tell us about the Trinity of Terror shows, man. They've been amazing.
It's just amazing to see. I feel like 3 bands that have been like what we talked about earlier. 3 bands that have been around for so long at this point that are still climbing in their career join forces. Like we all recognize and can see that in one another. So it's kind of like a moment where it's just like, why don't we make a statement here and like we are the next wave. We are the next bands that we want to be headlining these festivals. We want to be the bands that are paving the way for the next group of bands to come through, and it felt like a really big moment for the 3 of us to be like, let's fucking put that flag in the ground and let's go.
And I love it how you guys switched off. It wasn't always Ice 9 or Black Veil or even Motionless headlining. You guys every night would switch, and I love that.
It's very cool. It keeps I feel like it's a cool lesson learned from Warped Tour. Like you never know who's going to play when, so you get the fans in there and they see the whole show and they get their money's worth for sure.
It was so funny you mentioned that because I was going to say it's like the Warped Tour, the original concept of that, never knowing what the order is to play.
I love it.
Which is really great.
It's super cool, and we are here in Sacramento, and it's Halloween season. I love October. It's my favorite month. I never want it to be anything else but October. But I also know that we share a love of horror movies.
Yes, we do.
And I mean, have you been binge watching horror movies, Chris? Have you seen any of these new ones? There's Terrifier 2 coming out. It's already out now. Halloween Ends comes out next week.
Halloween Ends so my birthday is next week. And I have like a big ritual that I do every birthday, and it's big for me, but I'm going to see Halloween on that day. I'm not going to go see it Friday. I'm waiting for Tuesday. It's got to be that day. It's going to be a full-blown Halloween movie fest. Birthday
I love
fest.
it, dude.
Do you bring a lot of friends with you when you go, or your lady?
Yeah. I try to. I'll be in LA actually for my birthday this year, so I have a bunch of friends there that I'll catch up with, and we'll do a big party.
Nice,
so that'll be
dude.
cool.
The last time I saw Halloween Kills in the theater when it came out a couple years ago, the first kill that Michael had, I stood up, I started fucking clapping. It's like, yeah,
welcome back.
Yeah, I was the only one in the theater standing up cheering our heroes.
I believe it.
Because he's a superhero. So is Chucky and Leatherface and Freddy and Jason. These are like superheroes to you and I.
Yes, they are.
So I love that.
It's so cool to see. All these years later, they keep remaking these movies, but there are a few that are done so well and just really make you just proud to be a fan. And I love the new Halloween franchise, the reboot, the 3.
They've been great, haven't they? Absolutely. Tell me what it's like when you go back to Scranton, Pennsylvania, like where you're from in that area. Do you see a lot of people that have been friends for a long time that have supported the band or kind of watched you guys grow over the years?
Yeah, I mean, for us, a lot of people have moved away, but you know, we're still really tight with people that actually were in the band at one point. You know, our old drummer Angelo is a tattoo artist, so he tattoos a lot of us, and we see him all the time. You know, you're very well aware of Mr. Jock Balls.
Balls, right?
Yeah.
Yes, of course. Yes.
Oh shit! Is this like a drinking game? Anytime someone mentions balls?
Yeah, absolutely.
But is it any context of balls, or is it just?
It's any context. Yes, absolutely.
So yeah, it's cool. It's cool to go home, and he and I have been trying to plan like a lunch for what feels like 5 years now, and we're just both of us have such busy schedules, but we do talk, and I look forward to Balls. If you're watching this, let's do lunch.
Yeah, Balls, you got to do it.
And you just
It's overdue.
recently worked with a wrestler.
Yes.
Rhea Ripley.
The Rhea Ripley.
Yeah,
Yes.
and you did a song for her. Tell me about that. Yeah, I know.
So, over the years, a lot of fans have highlighted the fact that her and I look very twin-like. And I finally just was like, I just want to reach out and try to be friends. Like, I love what she does. She's, like, absolutely the coolest, most badass, like, I don't even know, I don't want to say character or whatever, but, like, just an overall badass woman doing amazing things for women in WWE and in the world. And I was like, I just want to talk to you. I just want to be friends. So I did this makeup look. I admittedly did this makeup look that was mimicking hers, so I could try to have that as be the opening dialogue of being like, "Hey,
Smart.
yeah,
It's very smart.
I suck. I'm such a fan."
No, you just that's
great.
the right
Yeah.
way to do it.
But yeah, she reached out and we started talking, and then she had mentioned that she was going to be sort of going on sort of a different path in WWE and wanted to get new music. And then they finally reached out and were like, "Hey, we have this song. Would you like to do the vocals for it?" And I was like, "Fuck yeah, let's go!" So it was such a cool, huge moment for our band, but a really great shared moment between her and I because we're such big fans of each other, and just, you know, one of those like in sync moments.
I
That
love
is
that.
such a
and
cool
you know
thing.
what? There's going to be more stuff like that happens, dude. I have a lot of respect and love for you, but you know what? I have to go introduce Spirit Box on stage
Go
right
do
now.
your thing.
I'm going to
Yes.
introduce
Run.
you guys on stage a little later. So
Yeah.
here at Aftershock, man. But I love you, dude. I do have to run and get this.
I love you too.
I,
He's gonna jump out.
I hate
Go,
cutting it
go.
so close because then it's like the people on stage don't like that. Here, let's do a quick selfie. Sorry, we're live and I'm doing a fucking selfie. I don't care. Okay, ready, guys? Matt, 1, 2, 3.
Yes.
All right, motherfuckers.
Yeah.
Hey, I got to go.
Run.
Yeah.
I'll see you
Yeah.
guys later. Thank you. Bye.
Yeah,
Jose
thank you so
Megan,
much.
everybody.
Jose
Jose.
Megan, everybody. Yeah, Jose, it's so great that Jose's here. Dude, it's amazing. I'll tell you a story. Like, I used to do all the WWE, WWF records. You might remember Forcible Entry years ago, but I love that you did that stuff because I was like the A&R guy for them for a long time.
Very cool.
Which is cool. You know what I love? Like your musical styles. I knew you listen to so many different things. You listen to metal, but you also listen to Depeche Mode, Nine Inch Nails, KMFDM, a lot of cool industrial stuff.
Yes.
And now that Depeche are going out again, I was always thinking, wouldn't it be great if you guys actually got to open some of
God.
those shows?
If you want to give Dave a call, just be like, "Hey, I got this band. I know they have songs that aren't that heavy. They'd be a great opener. You can go ahead and do that."
Do you know? I will do that, and I'll tell you why. His son and my daughter have movies in the Soho Film Festival tomorrow,
Nice.
and they're both they both directed or wrote the films, and they're going to be on a panel together.
Nice.
So I'm going to reach out to him, and I'm going to ask him to
Okay.
check out your new record.
That would be huge.
I'm going to do that
That'd
for
be
real.
huge.
I mean, I'm definitely going to make that. I'm going to make that happen. So I just wanted to tell you that.
I'm blushing underneath this pale foundation.
Oh, it's
Trust me.
phenomenal. You know, Chris, I just want to say, I don't want to hold you up too long, but we're so happy at how great this record is doing. And, you know, can we talk about before we leave, the last question I want to talk about is the incredible relationship that you have with your fans. I just love the way you treat your fans, and even how the music, intertwines with a lot of things that people have gone through emotionally and what you write about on this new record.
It's definitely something that I feel like was right at the very beginning of the band. It's always been ingrained in our DNA that we are, I don't know what you would particularly call it, but like one with the fans, like we don't exist without each other, and
Yeah.
that symbiotic relationship, and we always want to find a way to include them however we can, We actually just shot a video with a bunch of fans in it. We do one every single record, if not
Yeah.
two every record, where
Yeah.
fans are in the video. So any way we could find to include them and have them be a part of the actual band and creative, we will do. And I feel like that's that in conjunction with the music and how the lyrics are and they relate. It just builds this special relationship that's different than just they come to see you play and that's it.
Yeah, and I love that you have that. What's the song it's going to be for on the new record?
I can't
Oh,
say.
you can't tell me yet? Okay,
Yeah.
well, we'll debut it on the Power Hour when it does come.
I can say that it's the spookiest song on the record,
Okay.
and we're hoping to have it out by Halloween if possible. So
That'll be
yeah.
great. We can't wait for it. Chris, thank you so much for coming. Say hello to Chris from Motionless in White, everybody. It's good to see you guys. Chris, it's so good to have you here. And we'll hang again soon for sure.
I look forward to it.
You know
we
what I
got to
mean?
get Josh in the next one.
We do. We definitely
Josh
do.
and
So we
Bobby.
can hang out. So it'll be really funny if all of us were together and then you guys start. I want to hear some stories about, with you and Josh, about those early days of touring.
Yeah, man.
Which he tells me a lot and he talks about, right, guys? But I really want to hear. I want to see that interaction between you two. I love Bobby and Josh. And
Yep,
Paul's
very
the
old
best,
friends.
You know, and you've been friends for years, and he loves the band, and he has his great memories of being a part of the band as well, which is so cool. And he's really super happy, of course, for all the success you're having.
Likewise.
This new record is killing. It's just so great. All right, guys, is that say goodbye on that one? Okay, you got it. We're going to throw it back right now to the live stream. I'm here with Chris Motionless from Motionless in White. It's Aftershock 2022.